Hello and welcome back to Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition, where today we've got a whole bunch of quests to pick up and then do. And yeah. We want to get as many things done as possible before going into Tephra Cave, simply so that we can get as much affinity between our characters as possible. And she isn't the one who had a quest. It's this guy. Well, hey, we already got those. What a difficult quest that was. I am going to be talking to some people we've already talked to a few times, because,
Hello.
well, it's a way to get them to join the affinity chart, or rather to make connections on the affinity chart. Because if we look at our affinity chart as it is right now, there is nobody connected to anyone. And we want to change that, because eventually it's going to become a web where the entire world is connected in some way or other. Now, that's interesting. She mentioned her brother. Have we just not talked to him yet? Because he hangs out over here. Oh well, more quests. Not all affinity links lead to quests. Most of them are just slight world building. Like, a lot of the characters don't really add anything to the story, but they make it at least seem like the NPCs have more connections to one another. Wow, that's the first time I visited the Gem Man's stall? How did I miss that earlier? Like, we've gone through here. Oh, did I take the upper path? That must have been the case. Alright, this guy's got like a million kill quests. Some of them for things that I've already killed.
Hi there.
Oh, still more.
Hi there.
Yeah, unfortunately, things like this are why the quest design in this game is probably the worst in the entire Xenoblade series. But, I mean, hey, it's a thing. The narrative of this game is phenomenal. Can't wait to actually get into the meat of it. Gwynray is fun. If memory serves, it's a level like 8 or 9 UM. Caused me a bit of trouble in my first playthrough of Definitive Edition. We'll see whether it does the same this time.
Well,
Well, got one. Though admittedly, before we use any collectibles for quests, we should use them for the Collectopedia. Because that way we can track them more easily. Because if it's a quest that requires a collectible, then it will mark them on the map when they have spawned. So if you put one in the Collectopedia before you turn in the quest, then you still get the tracking for the quest. So yeah, it's just a lot easier to track things down if you do Collectopedia first. Rather than turning all of the ones you have in for the quest and then not having any sort of tracking to rely on for
Well,
the Collectopedia. And this lady wants to see a giant hornet. I don't know why anyone would want to see one of those if they stopped being around. Like, isn't that a good thing if they're no longer around?
yes, no.
Alley-oop.
There's the house key we needed to find.
Alley-oop. Who's there?
Sure. Oh no. Wow. 4 hearts so early. And here I was thinking that the 4 heart things wouldn't show up until after you'd actually gained some affinity. And we're going to change the time here, because if you talk to this guy as he's showing up to this spot, then he gives an affinity link. Okay,
Hi there.
there we go. Oh, right. We need to go around back here and jump on stuff to even get back there. Come on, Shulk. You can do it. There you go. And there's the blue marble. Or glass bead, I'm sorry. And actually, there's another quest item that we can pick up early by going this way. Though I should actually save that because we're going to get a quest to find a guy who's over there anyway. Slightly more efficient to go over here first. And this guy's going to ask us to kill a bunch of things.
What's up?
Uh-huh.
What's up?
So, Agora Shore we're not going to visit just yet because we're going to get another quest that sends us out there.
Yeah.
And there's another quest. There should be one more. Wonder why it's not unlocked yet. Have I just not talked to all the right people? Yes, I do. Another creature that initially gave me trouble on my first playthrough of Definitive Edition. Oh, hi, Dixon.
Hey there.
Wasn't aware you could just find him wandering about.
Hey.
I had always kind of assumed that he was more of a cutscene only type of guy, like Vangar is.
Oh, hi.
Do I not have the guy that she's going to send us after? No, we've got him. I guess she just isn't going to give us the quest yet. Must require higher affinity with Colony 9. Because some things do require specific amounts of area affinity in order to get the quests. And area affinity can be gotten by both doing quests as well as by talking to people and making links. And down here we go. Because that's a quest target for a quest we don't have yet. Okay. Shouldn't have jumped down just yet. Or wait. Oh, there's an exclamation mark on the map. Oh, is it like a giant hornet? Yeah, it's probably a giant hornet. Or a rainbow zirconia. Yeah, oh, is the UM not here yet? Maybe that's for later. And what are you? Zirconia, Hornet, Zirconia. I'm hoping that when we do find Hornets, we find 2 of them so that one can go into the Collectopedia. So there's a bunch of Crabbles down there, but there's also some Bunnets that look a little mean. But if we stay far enough away from them, they shouldn't be an issue.
Everyone, let's go! Let me at 'em.
These things freak me out.
We can definitely do this. Bring it on!
Well, that one's not going to last long.
I really like our vibe.
That was too easy.
Okay.
Keep going.
Who else wants some?
Unfortunately, we got a silver chest when the quest item we need from these guys lives in wooden chests. If we get a gold chest, that could have it. But a silver chest won't.
Nice one, Fiora.
Oh, wait, we needed to kill these Crabbles to kill them,
Let's keep going.
in addition to getting small shells. Oh, itinerant Dorothy. We're definitely going to want to deal with her, but let's deal with these guys first to get them out of the way.
These things freak me out.
I'm really feeling it. Yeah, Shulk. Get stuck in. Now it's right time.
Victories in our sights.
Bring it on.
How's that?
Fiora, great attack. Hey, don't
Yeah, I know how to do chain attacks.
Go all out. Good to see you working hard.
Chain attacks are among the most important things in the game.
I know I can.
powering up.
They're how you easily defeat things higher level than yourself.
Even stronger. Good. That is so you, Ryan.
And of course, we didn't get any of the small shells. But while we're still pretty full on the party meter,
Freak me out.
let's challenge this fella.
Perfect for a chain attack.
Yeah, sometimes you've got to get wild.
Take this.
Okay, chain attacking. It's already toppled, so we don't got to worry about missing or anything like that. So we're just going to do some damage. We could extend the topple. That's not a bad plan, but I feel like I want to just try for as much damage as we can get.
My turn. Come on.
And we did get a link, which makes me sad that I used backslash first, because we could have done it with a pretty big multiplier to its damage. Also, this thing clearly has a lot more health than I expected. Okay, Ryan is more likely to need the health. Okay, looks like he got rid of one of the smaller ones.
I'm gonna go all out. I can do it. I know I can. Butterfly.
And we've got another chain attack built up. Let's get defense down on it first. Oh, it's a good thing I used that. Otherwise, Ryan would be dead right now. Yeah, as much as it feels bad to do this during a chain attack, we do want to make sure Ryan survives.
You're up. Yeah. Rhyme time.
Okay, I guess just hammer beat.
You're up.
Okay, my turn.
And she's not behind it, so let's just have her apply a break. It's better than nothing.
We did it.
We did it. I'm powering up.
And let's make sure Ryan survives a little longer.
We can definitely do this. Now it's
Hey, Dorothy, can you please stop targeting Shulk?
Butterflies.
Yep, we just lost because we don't have any party meter.
Keep up this pace and finish the job.
Maybe I should have targeted the little Crabbles first, gotten rid of them earlier. That would have reduced the incoming damage for a while at least, but it wouldn't have made a huge difference, I don't think. Yeah, part of that's just the difference in levels, and also our arts are fairly low leveled. Let's see what we can do about that. So, upgrading light heal actually isn't really going to change much. Upgrading wild down sure is. Kind of. Reducing its cooldown is very, very, very helpful. And I guess for Fiora, is this what we want? Nah. This will help her do more damage. Though admittedly her AI is very, very bad at keeping her actually behind enemies.
Hello?
Didn't mean to talk to you. Meant to talk to you.
Hello?
Yeah, there's definitely a bunch of people we haven't even talked to yet.
Hi. Hello?
Okay, got a couple quests now.
Me?
Hmm. Okay. So this quest is super hard. Almost impossible. You go over, talk to this kid, and then go back. What a truly difficult quest. Alright, so there's another quest to pick up over there. Might be slightly faster to take this warp at this point.
Hello?
Oh. Okay. So we gotta go kill some bugs in a cave to get their nectar. It looks like there's a quest over here now. I believe that will probably be Emmy Leader. Probably. Can't be certain, but... yeah, it looks like her. Which means we've gotten our Colony 9 affinity up high enough for this quest to start showing up. Okay. So yeah, Miller's over here, which is helpful for us because it lets us go over there and... oh, let's listen to this guy. He'll give us some free gems. Yeah. Uh-huh. They are indeed great. Hooray, free HP up 2 and strength up 2. And apparently we had another strength up 2. And looks like Ryan can equip a much better weapon at this point. So that one's the highest damage, but we want one with a slot. Which then gives us the question of more defense or more damage and crit, even though it's only slightly more damage. I think defense, considering he is in fact our tank. Yeah, that's something that could have helped us against that UM. We could have actually equipped new weaponry and armor. Turns out, in an RPG, equipment helps you do better.
Hello.
Okay, and there is an affinity link we're going to have to make with another person in order for Emmy Leader to provide us with the next quest in her chain. And there's that quest item we needed from back here. So, back to Emmy Leader we go. Hey, I found the guy. Unfortunately, all that dyed gear has exactly 0 slots to it, which means it's only valuable for any defense it may have. Let's change the time a little here, see if we can find the guy we want. Looks like everyone's going home. Wait, that might have been him. Or it might have been someone completely different. Who were you, sir? Oh, that's Miller. We're looking for Raul, who should be somewhere. Is it you? Yeah. So that link is a requirement for her to give her next quest, but apparently She still doesn't want to give it. Our affinity with Colony 9 is not high enough. So let's do some more questing. So that'll probably be a giant hornet. In which case this might also be one. Yep, there's a giant hornet. Unfortunately, since we had the quest, that first one had to go into our quest rather than into the Collectopedia. It's the danger of quests that only ask for one thing instead of multiple. But we found another one, so all is well. Ooh, agility up too. Agility is probably the most important stat in the game. At least if you're going to be fighting things higher level than yourself. Because agility feeds into both your ability to dodge and your accuracy. And the fact that it pulls double duty like that makes it incredibly potent. And we need to kill this big old caterpillar here. Oh, hang on.
Everyone,
That's
let's
better.
Go.
I'm gonna go all out.
Leave it to Ryan.
Well, poor Fiora just got run over.
All right, I'm feeling it. Wild down.
Ooh, just barely got that wild down in time there, Ryan.
No, I can't.
Fiora, get in there. Yeah, nice.
Let's give... Oh,
Eat this.
still late.
We haven't lost yet.
I'm not.
Come back, Fiora. Ryan, why do you not have aggro?
Turning up the heat. You're really getting into this, Ryan. Okay.
Also, this caterpillar does crazy high damage.
Fiora, don't give up.
I'll be fine. I feel.
Bring it on.
Hang in there. Just a little longer. Power
Make it.
I heard him starting to yell wild down. Okay, who am I healing? I am healing Shulk.
Ryan, it's okay. Cheers. This isn't going. Come on, we can do it.
Ryan, please take aggro. Shulk can't take much more of this.
We can definitely do this.
Yep. We do have a block of party meter, so
What are you doing?
Ryan can pick us up, but
Right.
this isn't looking so good.
Turn. Let's get it. Not gonna.
And there's no wild down coming for us. Okay, we've been killed by a caterpillar. Though admittedly, we're still in our starting armor, and that's not helping us. And the game's trying to tell me to play on casual mode, but I am not going to do that. Okay. I guess that's Fiora only. Well, it is a boost in defense. Yeah, even if it's not got slots, more defense is better. Unfortunately, Shulk, we don't get to actually choose new weapons for. Of course, having only Fiora get better armor, and that armor providing only defense, isn't really going to help us very much. Okay, I guess the Crabbles are gone and the Brogs are here. Good news, we needed both.
Fight to me.
Leave it to Ryan.
Ryan, you just said leave it to Ryan after Fiora said leave it to me. You trying to steal her thunder?
All right, we can do it.
Victories in our
Powering up. We can definitely. We win.
Should be okay if we fight like this.
Man, what a bunch of jokers.
All right, one more Brog oil and we'll be good.
Good luck, everyone.
Leave it to
I wish Fiora wouldn't hit things so early. I wanted to start with a backslash because it's a good opener.
Along now. We've almost got him.
Hidden.
Now it's Ryan time.
Oh, Fiora learned her days art.
Bring it on.
That's handy.
Got
Too easy. Fiora.
Not like amazingly handy. It
I'm really feeling it.
it does extend the time the creature can't do things.
We can do it. I know I can.
We
But the day's status itself is basically topple, but also actions don't generate aggro. Which, yes, that is useful. But it's, in my opinion, not really the most useful, because daze only lasts 2 seconds per application. And if you've applied it yourself, that's basically just not enough time to actually do anything about the aggro not being generated. Like, you don't really have a chance to take advantage of it. Because usually they'll stop being dazed before you can even get off any particularly strong attacks. You know what? Let's still upgrade Light Heal because it is our only heal. It's not really a huge change, but you can use it slightly more often. And we're not going to upgrade Hidden Thorn. Its cooldown's way too long. It's not going to get much better. At least not until we can get some books for Fiora. Upgrading this... Nah, Shulk's got breaks covered, so we don't really need that on her. So yeah, we'll just wait for more Power Smash. And we're going to change the time back to day. Because at nighttime we do have reduced accuracy. Which doesn't help when you're trying to fight one of those. Fiora's line moments ago certainly had some interesting delivery. Yay, Shulk, go you! And there's some Flamie over here that we gotta destroy. Also, there's gonna be a quest that asks us for a yokeless Flamie egg. I forget whether that's from Colony 9 or not, but if it is, then this could be 2 Flamie quests with 1 Flamie. Also, having this chain attack ready would let us have an easier time against that big Caterpile. Come on, yokeless egg. There we go. Thankfully, we only need 1 yokeless egg. So we can get away with just that for now. Let's go over to the UM with our party meter all filled. Or at least mostly filled. I see you there.
Everyone, let's go! This one's mine. I'm gonna go all out.
Okay.
We can definitely do this.
Got physical defense down. It's wild down. Let's do this. So let's open with a turn strike.
I know.
We could extend the topple, but I want to do damage.
Fiora, it's up to you.
Alrighty. Butterfly step.
Ah, the combo didn't go for another round. Oh well. Still solid damage.
I feel stronger.
I'm feeling it.
Like, seriously, that chain attack erased half of this thing's health bar.
Fiora, awesome. Hey, don't hog all the glory.
I'm gonna go all out.
Now it's right. Take this.
Chain attacks just make the game way easier.
You never stood a chance.
Let's press on and on and on.
Who else wants some?
So that looks like a knife upgrade for Fiora. And sure enough, it is. That's a huge increase to damage. And then there were some boots. Oh, but they're heavy, so none of us can equip them yet. Honestly, none of us really want to equip them because equipment weight takes away from your agility stat. And as I've said, agility is very important because it makes you dodge things. And it is generally a better strategy to not get hit than to mitigate damage.
I really like our vibe.
Go get him, Fiora! What? Come on, we can do it! I need to be even stronger! Take this!
It's a shame that one lady needs the black nectar from the cave instead of sweet nectar to make her sweets.
Powering up! We win!
Should be okay if we fight like this.
Let's not lose our heads, though! Backslash!
Well, that wasn't a backslash.
I know I
It's always unpleasant when things turn around
Not long now.
while you're in the backslash animation.
We're the best!
should be okay if we fight like this.
Who else wants some?
Alright, gotta kill one of these baby Armu. Let's go with not a level 10 one. Yeah, whatever. We could probably handle a level 10. They're not UMs.
Attack would be good now.
All right.
Yeah, actually, we could definitely handle one considering how fast this one's going down.
Nice one, right.
Stronger.
We're the best. Good thing I'm here. No? Anyone?
We've definitely gotten stronger.
We got some fresh Armu milk. That's good. I believe there's a quest that's going to require 2 lots of that,
Go
though.
all out.
This one's
Which is why I have aggroed this thing.
No way.
backslash. Sounds perfect for a chain attack. We're gonna knock you.
Yeah, let's chain attack this thing. Why not?
Let's go.
Opening with a turn strike in hopes that we get a second round.
Fiora.
My turn. Just a little more.
Yeah, looks like we don't really need it.
Almost got it.
We did it.
Yeah, when Fiora's got her talent art up for a chain attack, the enemy just kind of melts.
We win.
Should be okay if we fight like this.
Good thing I'm here. No? Anyone?
Might as well handle another one of these things.
Take this. Come on. All right. I'm feeling it. Yeah. Eat this. Well done. Come on. We can do it. Right time. We can definitely do this. Bring it on.
I really...
We win. Man, what a bunch of jokers.
Let's
Dang it.
press on and on and on.
Give us the milk.
We can't lose. Leave it to Ryan.
Leave this fight to me.
Okay, now we're getting started, and nothing's gonna stop us. Well done!
I feel stronger.
Seems like Ryan missed with his wild down. That's one of the risks of fighting something higher level than yourself.
Bring up.
I really like our vibe.
Go get him, Fiora! Now it's right. All right, I'm feeling it. Take this.
Thankfully, we don't really need it. Provided we hit this thing even once.
We've definitely gotten stronger.
Man, what a bunch of
There we
jokers.
go. That's what we needed. Okay, so what else do we got right now? Gotta deliver some stuff, gotta kill some things. Okay. Well, for starters, we'll get back here. And we want it to actually be morning so that we can deliver this quest over here.
Who's there?
And now, if we talk to him at the right time, he'll give us a connection. I don't recall what the right time is. I think it's after he's gotten up.
Who's there?
Yep, there we go. Yeah, that connection requires you to have done his quest. So yeah, we've done his quest, and we were thus able to get the connection. And now we actually need it to be nighttime. And we can get one connection right here. And we can also turn in this quest over here.
Hello.
I know this episode's going long, but that's mainly because it's
Hello.
it's a quest episode, a side quest episode. And let's pick up this quest over here as well. What do you need? Ah, the spanner. When I first played this game, I was not aware of what a spanner was. Because I had never seen the word before and didn't know that it was just British English for wrench. So my thinking
What do you want?
was that a spanner was like something for spanning electrical currents across a gap or something. I had no idea what it is, figured it was some fantasy thing. It's not some fantasy thing. And I believe if we make it 2200, then we can get another link from you. No. Next link from you comes later, maybe midnight. Not yet? Oh, there it is. And there's another link to get right over here. And apparently there's a quest to pick up. Several, in fact. What you got for me?
Hello.
Yes, I've got one. There you go, buddy. And let's go over here.
Hello.
Oh, I remember where this is. It's in a somewhat suspicious location. Kind of place that makes me hope that it ended up there because, like, a bird carried it.
Hello.
Thanks for talking me up there.
What's up?
Aha. There's the quest for the UM down there. Just making sure we've talked to everyone. Looks like we probably already have.
Hello.
And that guy's just the guy who feels sorry for himself.
What's up?
Oh no.
What's up?
Kind of wish I got this quest before going to get the Brog oil.
What's up?
Kind of wish I got that before having the quest to get the Crabble shells. And actually, if we wait just a smidge longer here, we can get an affinity chart connection. And by wait, I of course mean change the time. Oh, might be too late.
Hi there.
Okay. It was not too late. Alright, let's go out here, get the quests we've got to get. Ah, Desiree, she's going to ask us to fix a watch. Ooh, that'll be a defense up gem for Ryan. Early on in the game, you definitely have to make gearing choices that are not standard or not ideal.
Hi there.
But doesn't mean they're necessarily bad for the time. Like a defense up gem, I would pretty much absolutely never put on Rhine in the late game.
Who's this?
But in early game, it's very handy. Well, we've got that. Hopefully it's not our only one. I think I got one into the Collectopedia.
Hi there.
Ah. Guess we got some fish to kill. And right over here is where we're going to find that wedding ring we've been looking for. Like I said, it's in a somewhat suspicious location behind Dunban and Fiora's house.
Alley-oop.
And I wonder, can we even see this? No, we cannot. Yeah, that's for much later in the game. Time to get rid of one of these cute brogs again.
Come on. We can definitely do this. Split edge.
It's gonna be nice once Shulk get... Oh, hello, Crabble. Where did you come from?
Great.
Oh, it became daytime during the fight, so the daytime critters spawned.
Almost there.
And since it was in combat, the Brog couldn't despawn. That's why this Crabble showed up.
You, Ryan.
You two never change.
Alright, let's actually get over here so that we can see what we need to fix the watch. Shulk, I thought you just said you didn't have the right parts. Let's make sure we've got one in the Collectopedia. Okay, good. We're just missing a bug. And let's go turn that in, though we'll have to change the time to make her show up.
Hello.
Yeah, you shouldn't do that. Especially if it's a keepsake. And I believe talking to her again. Okay, different timing. Maybe earlier in the night. I think she'll be hanging out on the upper level. Yeah, that's her.
Hello.
Okay, so she's talking about the friend, but I guess we don't have the friend in our list yet, so it doesn't create the link. Which means we gotta come over here. And it's gotta be daytime. And this is said
there.
friend. Yeah, apparently we didn't have her in our list yet.
What is it?
Okay, now if we talk to her, she'll
there.
say that she's actually a fan of Kenny Rohan.
Hi there. Hello.
Okay, whoa, more quests.
Hello.
Yeah, that does sound unpleasant. Ooh. Slotted gear. Okay, got another quest to pick up over here and a quest to turn in.
Hello, dearie.
And what quest have we got over here? Oh, it's the curry one.
Hey.
And here I would have thought that the problem making your curry taste awful would be the fact that you're constantly smoking a pipe while making it. Oof, that's a lot. Okay, what else do we got? Right, we got to talk to Dean.
Hi there. Hi there.
Yes. Oh, you're over here now, huh? And now that we've spoken to Dean, there should be another link available to us, provided I find the right time of night. Where are they? Here they are.
How's it going? How's it going?
Okay. Still too early? Where have they gone, though? We need to find them when they're coming out of this little alcove they were in before. Looks like maybe they just went to take a brief rest inside the lab and are coming out now. Maybe we can get them as they're on their way to the alcove.
How's it going? How's it going?
There we go. There's a lot of little things like that that you need to do if you want to make the full constellation that is the affinity chart. Like, we've got a few links right now, but eventually all of these people will be connected in some way or other. Like, they won't all necessarily be connected to every single other person, but there will be lines connecting every single one of them if you follow them all the way through. And it's neat to see. But we're going to have to see it in the next episode because, oh boy, we are getting close to an hour. So that is it for this episode. Join us next time when hopefully we'll get back to the story and not just side quests. See you then, friends.